Marco.
Little kid's called Marco.
Are you joking? Hey, it's my name.
How are you? Yeah? Oh, no, great weather this weekend. How'd you get involved with this?
I was just asked to do it. You get involved with any gig really, so I was asked by the agent, I was asked by the promoter, and there we go.
Well, you got anything else lined up this year, or what's happening with you at the
We've got
moment?
some more festivals, we've got another 4 festivals to do. And I'm going to finish, we've got a new album, so I'm going to finish off in September.
Any working title names, rights for the album?
I have, but I'm not allowed to say it apparently. It's not coming out till
Go
like
on.
Easter next year. It's a good title, I like
Easter?
it. Easter, yeah. But we've kind of pretty much finished it really, so we'll be done by sort of end of September and that.
So why so late then, if you've almost finished it? Is it?
This is where record companies are now. You can't just make a record and put it out sort of 2 months later anymore. You have to take, I don't know why. I'm still asking the same question, I wish I knew the answer.
And how long has it taken you to do the album? Start to finish?
We've been sort of doing it in bits. We've been sort of doing like sort of 2 or 3 days every now and again whenever we could all get together really. So I don't know how long it will take. Probably if you put all the time together, I guess about 2 months maybe a bit less. I don't know.
It's not long at all.
It's pretty quick. Yeah, it was quite quick.
With I mean, after you've been the first band I ever saw, the Jam, 82 beats surrender.
Oh yeah.
You changed my life. I don't want to go losing all my emotional.
Where was it?
Wembley Arena.
Yeah, okay.
Big country supported. I forget it. I thought it was going to cave in the place before I saw it. I was that thought. I mean, why did you call it Beat Surrender? Just. But you've done in your career, obviously, you've spanned completely different types of music and genres.
Yeah.
If you, I don't know. Now, what's the focus? Let's say even on the new album and why a lot of people stick on the same sort of thing. You change a million roads.
I get bored quickly, and I mean the more records you make, the harder it gets to make it different every time. But nevertheless, always trying to look to sort of try and make it a bit different, or to further it, or take it somewhere else, you know. But it was just mainly out of boredom, really. Just somewhere something different every time. It was just, like I said, it's a difficult thing to do, but in reality. But the new records, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what it
taking?
sounds like to me. It doesn't sound like 22 Dreams. It doesn't sound like the last ones, but I don't know what it sounds like.
What inspires you every time you get to write? Is it life?
It just normally comes out of just sort of like maybe just like the first 2 demos or the first 2 songs you get written, and then you get a little flavour for it, and then it becomes 4 or 5 songs, and then it just starts finding its own life, and it just sort of evolves from that.
But where do your lyrics come from? What inspires you around you? Is it your family? Is it life?
Yeah, it can do. Yeah, I mean, on this new record it's a bit different because I was just making a lot of it's really spontaneous, so I didn't have anything pre-written. I just went in the studio and just sort of made up stuff. Sometimes rubbish, sometimes it worked out right, and just kind of trying to decipher that really. So it's a different way of working for me. Normally I'd sort of write something at home and have something kind of prepared and bring it into the studio. But this was kind of more off the cuff really, and you know, again, just to try and change the way of working, to make it experimental.
Like trial and error, really.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. You know.
I'm going completely on the tangent. So these are your kids?
No, they're not. No.
Marco. I was going to say. My name's Marco. I was going to. Why'd you call him Marco? That's question no. Then.
Marco.
Why'd you call him Marco? Sorry, I better go this way. Marco, hey.
So have you got a tour plan to support the new album? Is it going to be after, or are you going to?
It will be, but it won't be till like sort of April, May next year. But we're going to do 2 weeks of UK dates in November, late November. Not to promote anything, just to go do some gigs really.
Favourite venue?
Probably Glasgow Barrowlands.
Really?
Yeah,
It's definitely recorded.
best gig on the earth on the planet.
Is that just from your career that they've always been good gigs that you've
They
played
just
there?
party for it there. It's just always that. So.
Best London night, best London venue.
We did the O2 recently. I know it might sound surprising, but I thought that was great. I really like that. And then probably on the other end of the scale, probably the 100 Club, I suppose.
Alright, it's legendary. I got a poster. You saw jamming out. I mean, at that time, when did you form Jam?
When did I form it?
Yeah, when did you start playing music? Sorry.
72. I was like 14, I think, when we did our first gig. When we were like a 2-piece, then it grew into a 3-piece and so on.
And you always had it in your head that you wanted to play music?
Yeah, I never thought of anything else. I never had any other career options or ideas. I only ever wanted to make music.
Where'd that come from? Who were your influences when you were
Yeah.
younger?
Just as a kid, right in the 60s, just listening to like the Beatles and the Kinks and the Small Faces, that whole scene. And probably from the time I was sort of 8 or 9, I think, we were just sort of just falling in love with it. Just,
When did you get your first guitar?
oh, it was about 12, I think. And Dad bought me the first electric guitar.
What was it?
I don't know, no sort of, I don't know, it was, oh dear.
Still got it?
No, it's long ago.
What's your favourite guitar to play on now?
Probably my I've got a 1968 SG, Gibson SG. That's probably my favourite.
Now very quickly, obviously it's London night, we've got to do a quick fast talk. I don't know if you've seen the paper, we do sort of spontaneous questions. So, East or West London?
West, because that's where I live.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what in particular about it?
It's just really central to everywhere. Everywhere seems like it's 10 minutes.
Okay. Fish and chips or roasted?
Fish and chips every time. Yeah.
Why is that then? Over a good roast, Yorkshire puddings and everything?
Yeah, I like all that. But I also like the fish and chips as well.
Football or cricket? Who's your team?
Well, I haven't really got a team anymore, but when I was a kid, sort of Chelsea really. My dad used to take us to Chelsea in the late 60s, early 70s.
When was the last time you went to a game?
About 5 years ago, I took my daughter, she's a Chelsea fan, I took my second oldest daughter.
Stones or the Beatles?
Beatles.
Why?
Yes.
They were just who I grew up with. We were kind of either a Stones fan or a Beatles fan at that time. I was definitely a Beatles fan.
Beer or wine?
Probably beer, I suppose. Oh, yeah.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Tea. True Brit there.
Wait a minute, what about the cappuccino kid then? Where did that come
Just a
from?
phase.
But were you drinking it or just a good name you
Yeah, I
thought?
was drinking it, yeah. I was drinking it.
L'Italia, you know, you went there.
Yeah, I went there the other day, funny enough, actually. So, yeah.
Oh, whereabouts?
No, in Bar Italia, yeah.
L'Italia.
Oh, it's okay. Do you know Italy at all?
Do, yeah. Yeah, quite well, yeah.
Best place in Italy you've been?
I really love Portofino, which is up in the north. It's really lovely. But I also like the Amalfi Coast, that's really lovely. Positano and Sorrento.
Best pasta I've ever eaten.
Yeah, it's food, yeah.
Good stuff. Cool.
And, I don't know if you got anything to say. Any message?
I don't know nothing of any great value, I don't think, really. So,
But anyway,
sadly.
all I've got to say is it's a pleasure to
It's a
shake
real
your
honour.
hand and an absolute honour.
Do you mind if we
You
have a quick
changed my
picture
life.
with you? Excellent. Okay, why don't you go? I'll take one of you two first.
Where's your folks from?